Today we'll discuss about the number types. We are trying to cover all the basics in our channel. Okay, so please follow our channel. So daily I will try to upload new videos. Okay, so in the number types, the first one that we talk about is about the natural numbers. So natural numbers are also known as counting numbers. Also known as counting numbers. So for example, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, so there is no limit. Okay, there is no limit for this. So we call these numbers as natural numbers. So natural number starts with the number 1 and increase by a number 1. Okay, and increase by a count by 1. So there will be no fractions, no negatives, no decimal parts, nothing. So it's purely counting numbers. The reason we call counting numbers is, for example, if we have chairs, we count that those chairs as chair 1, 2, 3, 4 and all that. Will not count like 1.5 chair, 2.5 chair and all. So, so these are the first number type that we discuss about natural numbers. Again, it starts with 1 and so there is no limit. Okay, it's just go on and on. Just go on. The second number type is whole numbers. Okay. See, after inventing the natural numbers, we found a necessity for inventing another number. So, for example, so when we have two chairs and all, we say we use the number 2. But in case if there are no chairs at all, so how to denote that in the number using the number? So that's the reason we got the 0 here. So 0 was invented later. Okay, so 0 is mainly used to denote null or nil. Okay, so 0 chair means there is no chair. Okay, so whole numbers, in the whole numbers, it starts with 0 and then comes 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So the difference between natural numbers and whole numbers is, in the whole numbers we have an additional number 0. Apart from this, the remaining numbers are all same here. Okay, again there are no negatives, no fractions and all. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. Okay. So if you notice this one, let's indicate this in this form. Let's say this circle represents whole numbers. Okay, so to make it easy, I'm just writing whole numbers as W. Let's say the circle represents whole numbers, all the whole numbers. In that, so we know that 1, 2, 3, 4 are also part of whole numbers, right? But those are natural numbers also. Let's say what we do is we use another circle here and keep all the natural numbers here. Okay, that means in this circle, inner circle, we have the natural numbers, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, so now whole number is nothing but, whole number circle is nothing but 0 plus natural numbers, right? So we do not like this. Okay, so from here, see, what you can understand is, if a number is a natural number, then it's definitely a whole number, right? If a number is a natural number, it's definitely a whole number. But if a number is whole number, then there is no need for that to be a natural number. I hope you guys are catching that point. So this is the question asked often. So unless you understand the basics, you will not be able to answer these kind of questions. So we want to focus on the basics. Make sure your basics are covered well enough. If you want, just to recap the video again, understand the basics. Once your basics are strong, right, you can solve any kind of problem. Okay, so we focus on understanding. So all the basics, so we'll cover each and every topic. Right. So we discussed about natural numbers, whole numbers, right? Now comes third one is integers, right? All right. So whole numbers also not serving our purpose completely. All right. So there are some times where we have to where we need to use negative numbers also. For example, a person has, let's say, a person has 1,000 rupees. So 1,000 rupees. So he want to buy an item, right? He want to buy an item and he went to shop, but that item cost 1,100 rupees. Okay. So if that item cost 1,100 rupees, okay, but since he has only 1,000 rupees, let's say he tells the shopkeeper that he will give 100 rupees later. Okay, so remaining balance is 100 rupees, right? Remaining balance that he has to give to the shopkeeper is 100 rupees. Okay, so now previously he has 1,000 rupees, but now the person, since he has to give 100 rupees to the shopkeeper, okay, how to denote that? If we tell that he has 100 means, no, right? We cannot tell this because he do not have 100. Instead, he owe that amount to the shopkeeper. That's why, in order to denote these kind of, in order to uh, work on these kind of cases, right? So you can work on the negative numbers. So negative 100 means, that means he owes that amount to someone. Here in this case, our shopkeeper. Okay, so if we say his balance is negative 100, that means he owes that amount. But if he says that his balance is 1,000 rupees, that means he has 1,000 rupees. So that's the advantage of the negative integers. Okay, so in integers, we have positive numbers, positive numbers, positive whole numbers. Okay, not decimals and all. So we will go that in later. In integer, we have positive numbers, negative numbers, and then 0. So why we are keeping 0 separately is because 0 is neither positive nor negative. Please understand, 0 is neither positive nor negative. Zero is neither positive nor negative. So the the integers will be like this. We start with 0, right? We have 1, 2, so the 3, 4, these are all the positive numbers, right? So I'm not using plus sign here because by default, if you do not use a plus sign, right, that means we take that as a positive integers. But for negative integers, you have to use a negative sign. -1, -2, -3, -4 and all. So this goes on like this. Okay. So this is about the integers. So we'll discuss again the operations, addition, subtraction, how that will work in all the number types. We'll discuss that. So this video will just focus on understanding the number types. Okay. So in integers, we have positive integers, negative integers, and 0. So 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay, please remember that. Okay. Integers. So next one, rational numbers. Okay. So if any number can be expressed in the form of a by b, if any number can be expressed in the form of a by b, where a and b both are integers, a and b are integers, and b should not be 0. Okay, if anyone satisfies this condition, right, then it is a rational number. Again, we are telling if it can be expressed, no need to be of that form, but in case if any number can be expressed in this form, we can say then it's a rational number. For example, 2 by 3. 2 is an integer, 3 is an integer. So it's a rational number. Minus 4 by 7. Minus 4 in integer, 7 is an integer. So it's a rational number. Take the whole numbers. 2. So now 2, by looking at it, it doesn't look like a rational number, right? But you can express this as 2 by 1, right? 2 is the same as 2 by 1. So that means since it can be expressed as integer by integer form, so we can say it's a rational number. The same way negative 5, right? Negative 5 by 1 can express that as negative 5 by 1. So it's a rational number. Okay, if both the numerator and denominator are integers, you can say it's a rational number. So 0 is also a rational number because 0 can be expressed as 0 by 1. It's also a rational number. So that's it on the rational numbers. So that what we can say here is, to look at the number type first. Whole number, right? When we discussed about whole number, we told that all natural numbers are part of whole numbers. The same way, when we discuss the integers, now all the integers, whole numbers are also part of integers. So if a number is natural number, then it can be whole number, then it will be integer, then it can be a rational number also. All right. So if a number is an integer, then it can be rational number also. So it's a rational number, right? So we'll take a pause here. So just understand these 4 number types. So in the next class, we'll discuss about the properties and all about it, how the addition will work and all. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and how this will work. So we'll see that. All right. So if you like this video, please hit like. Usually I do not say that, but I just want to make sure this video goes to everyone who is actually lacking basics. So this will definitely be helpful because my students are finding my classes helpful. So I just want to share this to everyone. So so thank you everyone for watching. I hope these classes will help you. Thank you.